Good morning. Good morning. Today we're going to go over a really good trade that I did. Day trade. Intraday, we're going to be learning important lessons and a tiny mistake that I did. It's not supposed to be tiny, but I was lucky. Let's go over it. NCPL. So, right away to the charts. NCPL. So, it's a financial service sector. It was gapping up in the morning pre-market, and the only reason it actually drawed my attention is the volume. It had such a very high volume. If you look at the previous, look at the volume, relative volume to the previous days. All right, so what I did was gapping up to over dollar, and then I drew my levels. So that's my first level of resistance, and I said if it breaks it, it's gonna grab my attention. And my second level was at $1.70. You can see there's support and then support and resistance here. And it had the 50-day moving average right there. Okay. And then my last target said at $2. So pretty much roughly at $2. There's resistance here, and you can see there's support, resistance here, support here, uh, resistance, support. So let's go to the 3 minute chart. So it opened up. I kept it on watch, and then it shot up. It broke it. It broke that first level here, and then it halted. And when it halted, it really got my attention. So I was planning if it pulls back and it holds this level, the 125 area, I was gonna get in based, of course, on level two and the volume. So it opened and then it kept chopping around, chopping around. I said if it doesn't pull, I'm not getting in. If it's gonna shoot right up, that's it. It's my luck then. But it did pull in, and so I saw the buying pressure at $1.28, and then I got in right at the bottom of this candle. Okay, at this green candle at $1.30 exactly. Uh, I got in with full position. Okay, my stop loss was right under this level. Okay, at $1.15 or $1.10. I actually put it. So just right here, and then it shot up right away up here, and then I collected my first take profit, and it's a small position. It was just 20% of my position, right up here. Okay, at $1.48, just right before $1.50. And the reason is because I plotted my initial morning high. So that becomes a resistance area. Okay. And then it halted right after. When it halted right here, I didn't like the halt. The reason is because it's right at a resistance area at the initial morning high. I didn't like that. So I said if it's gonna pull back, I might dump my shares and exit the trade. The only support area I would see is probably at the 9 EMA. So if it held support here, I might stay, but if it breaks it, I'm just gonna exit the trade. Okay. So it did not. It actually opened and shot right up, and I got my second take profit right at this level. It was drawn $1.68 right here. Okay. That was my second take profit, $1.68. It pulled back and it held the initial morning high. It's picture perfect, guys. It's picture perfect setup. Okay, so what I did, I got bulk of my position right here, and then my last piece, I divided it. I took $1.74 right here. Okay, as soon as it broke it, because I knew it's a long stretch from here. I took $1.74 and then $1.84 right here, and then I left the less 10%. And this wasn't the $1.84 because it halted. You don't know what happens. So I threw my order at $1.84. I don't know what happens. It might after the halt drop right away or push up right away. So that's why I took a $1.84. My target was at $2. So my last take profit was at $1.95, 94. I didn't put my order then, but what happened is it just dropped right back. Once it dropped right back and halted here, I looked at myself and said, "What the hell did I do?" And that's a main lesson. That's a big lesson, guys. The first lesson for yesterday, I did not trade. I sat on the computer. I sat in front of the charts all day long. No setups for me, and that's the first lesson. We have to take that lesson. If there's no setup, there's no trade. I did not force any trades. I did not do anything. I just looked at the charts for 4 hours straight or 3, 4 hours straight. No setups. I closed my station and I sat on my hands. Um, but as for this trade, one of the biggest mistakes that I did, I probably, I wouldn't say it's a big mistake, but it's a mistake. I overstayed my welcome. Now I was especially on low cap stocks. And when did I realize that? After it halted right here. Okay. After it halted, I was like, what am I doing? This is a low cap stock. There's news at it, which is good. The news is NCPL, they just changed the new CEO, and they just said that they're gonna be expanding to investing in crypto and blockchain, which is good news. It brings investors in, but a lot of bag holders, a lot of people want to dump their shares, and maybe the company itself wants to sell and raise some money. I don't know. So what happened is I realized I overstayed my welcome with the last 10%. As soon as it opened, I said if it goes down, I'm selling. So I sold my last part right here at $1.55 exactly, and that was my final take profit. It was a good trade. I made good money on this one, guys. I don't know if it's gonna actually give us follow through, but I don't think so. It doesn't look like it the way it's trading. But I thought I'd share this with you, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.